We just heard from Bethany, who said she likes Tito's and vodka. She meant Tito's and Sprite, but I think she just likes a lot of vodka.
That happens a lot.
Yes.
Yeah. People order that a lot.
Yeah,
Tito's and vodka.
Tito's and vodka. That happens a lot. So, favorite part of working the Hooters bar?
Oh, it's really the personality. People come back there for the personality, so it's not. I've worked at a lot of other places where you have to be kind of like a robot.
Yeah.
Here, it's not like that. You kind of just have fun.
How would you best describe your personality behind the bar?
Oh, I'm actually really awkward. But it makes people laugh.
I love that. You come for the personality. How's your personality?
Yeah.
Extremely awkward.
Extremely awkward, but witty. I don't know.
Okay.
It works.
So, what is the awkward personality?
Apologize to the thing that I ran into.
Oh, nice. I like that. I haven't seen you banging anything and apologize to it yet.
I'm
so
trying
that's
to be
good.
quiet.
Fair enough. So I know that Farron here likes to mess with you a little bit. Do you mess back with him?
Yes, absolutely.
Who's the best jokester of all the Hooters girls here? Who plays the best pranks?
Plays the best pranks.
Yes.
I don't know about pranks, but I think Paige, she's also a bartender.
Okay.
She's someone that you can mess with, and she'll just do it right back. So
Okay. All right.
yeah, it's a lot of fun to go back and forth with her and laugh.
Do you play jokes on people?
Yeah.
Who do you the most? Who do you go after the most? Who's easy to get?
It's usually the staff guys. They're so fun. They're friendly. They mess with us too, but yeah, sometimes we play pranks on them when they first start.
Okay.
When they try us, then we do the same thing back. Yeah.
Okay. Fair enough. So why is Hooters iDrive the best one to be at?
I've worked at a couple of stores, and this is my favorite because you get people from all over the world constantly. It's not just like, every once in a while you meet someone from Brazil or Texas or Australia. It's all the time. You're constantly meeting new people. So it's fun. You learn new things all the time. It really is. Yeah, no one's from here.
No.
Yeah.
So where are you from?
I'm from New York.
What? Okay, we're both from New York. So what
Oh,
part?
are you? I'm
Yes.
from the Bronx.
Okay.
The Bronx.
Yeah.
All right.
Bronx.
So
My stomping ground.
Yeah.
yeah, my dad's mom she was from Brooklyn.
Oh,
So
Brooklyn's nice.
she was from Brooklyn, and then I have some extended family down there now, but we're from upstate New York, from Syracuse.
Oh, okay.
So I'm going to ask you from the Bronx, do you consider us New Yorkers or no?
I would. I don't know.
I don't like the way she answered that.
I moved down here in '63.
Yeah, he's been down here forever.
Oh, so yeah, you're a serious Floridian.
Yeah.
I mean, I never tell someone like, oh, you're not actually from New York, but that's what everyone says. They're like, are you actually from New York? I'm like,
Bronx.
oh, the Bronx. They're
When's
like,
the
yeah.
last time you've been to the Bronx Zoo?
It's been probably since I was a child. Yeah,
Good long
it's
time.
been a long time.
When's the last time since you've been home to the Bronx?
Oh my God, that's been a long time too. Probably like 7 years. Yeah.
Yankee fan?
I'm not a sports girl, but yeah, if I had to choose, it'd be Yankees. If I had to choose football, it would be the Giants.
Okay, all right. I don't think anybody chooses the Jets on purpose. So you really honestly
No.
can't. So Giants, but have you been to a Yankees game?
When I was a kid, again.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you've experienced Yankee Stadium,
Yes.
which is important.
That was an experience for sure.
It is. The $20 cheesesteaks and everything that you have to get there.
Yeah.
Do you like Nathan's? Are you a fan of Nathan's hot dogs?
Yeah. Yeah.
Are way better than Nathan's. Nathan's is trash compared to those.
Okay.
I've had those.
So we're
So,
allowed to say that.
so you're allowed to say Nathan's is garbage because it is. They taste weird, and then you can't sell it to
Are you
me.
Jewish?
No.
What? Were you going to pick a different?
No,
The
Bronx
Bronx?
is
Yeah, well, and the Hebrew National hot dogs are good there too. Yeah, it is a
Yeah.
diamond.
Diamond.
So what is your nationality?
What is my nationality?
Yes.
My mom's from Puerto Rico and my dad's from El Salvador.
Oh, very cool. Have you been to either?
I have never been to Puerto Rico somehow, but I have been to El Salvador.
Tell us about El Salvador. Never met anybody from
It's been a long time, but I mean, it was fun. It was beautiful. It's somehow like different, but also kind of similar.
guys work here?
I've gone to Europe.
You've gone to Europe.
So
okay.
not in the United States, just outside of it.
Okay, where in Europe?
I've been to London, Paris, Rome, Barcelona, Munich, and
I've been all the hitters.
more. The first time I went to Europe, it was with a group, a tour group, and then the second time it was just with my sister and a friend.
Very nice.
Yeah, the tour group was a little more fun, I think.
So you've been to Rome.
Mm-hmm.
So I have blood from Italy. We
This
both
is
do.
from Florence.
And that's from Florence.
It's a
I
pill
love
cave.
it.
Isn't that beautiful?
That is beautiful. It's so
Well,
good.
and we have to shout out Mary T, who's off the air here, the bride of Papa John.
Hi.
That Mary.
Yes, nice to meet you.
That Mary is the planner of Italy. That if you want to, especially when it comes to like seeing the art and everything, if you want to plan out a trip to see the beauty of Italy, you go through Mary.
I'm going to keep that in mind. I definitely want to go back.
I mean, we didn't miss any museum.
Yeah. We were on a time crunch, so I feel like we did have to miss a lot, but it was amazing. It was really, really nice.
So I have to selfishly ask, since I'm Italian and Hispanic, that's Barcelona and Rome your favorite parts of both?
The Colosseum for Rome, only because, you know, you learn about it when you're really young,
Yeah.
and I always dreamt about it, this, like, huge thing.
When you were a kid, when you were
Beautiful.
traveling,
Yeah,
yeah.
I know, when I was a kid, traveling to, you know, the
Good
Bronx
job
Zoo.
keeping the team together.
But Barcelona, I liked Barcelona. It just wasn't what everyone described it to be. So I wish I would have
Okay.
seen more of it.
What was not what people like? Why was it not what you thought it was going to be?
It wasn't. I think that like people paint a picture of what Spain is going to be like,
Yeah.
and so that's kind of what you think and what you see. And when people are like, "Yeah, you're going to see this and you're going to see that," I mean, like it was. We mostly went to restaurants,
Okay.
and I mean the food was good, but it still just wasn't
Yeah.
what the typical description
You know,
of
when I
Barcelona is.
lived in Europe several times, the cities are dirty.
Yeah.
You know what?
I'm like, how do they get these great pictures? You know. Like,
Oh yeah.
you got there and
Streets
it
weren't
does
clean,
not look like
sidewalks
that.
weren't clean.
Yeah.
But you know, you put all that aside when you start looking at the art.
Well, yeah, the
Yeah.
art and the food
Oh,
is what
yeah.
is what I've been
Yeah.
told.
Yeah.
See, I've never been to Europe. I've been to Puerto Rico. I've been to all over Canada, and I've been to a lot of like the Midwest and almost the whole East Coast. But I have not experienced Europe before,
Really.
so I know nothing of life over there.
Really. Ireland, that was my favorite.
Ireland was your favorite.
Yeah.
Does it rain every day for real?
We had great weather while we were there. Somehow we got really, really lucky for England and Ireland.
Okay.
And yeah, everyone says it rains all the time, but it didn't rain while we were there.
See, I'm learning about travel today, which is good. From like the capital of the world where everybody comes to visit.
Yeah.
And Teal Planner is good for you.
Being in Orlando and being able to talk to so many different people, where's like the craziest place you've met somebody from that's come in here?
Ooh, that's a good question. I guess right on the spot, I couldn't tell you, but I think that there are so many times where someone will be like, "I'm from here. Do you know where that is?" And I'm like, "No, I have no idea. I've never heard of it in my life." So I guess that's kind of it. And I'm like, "Wow, I didn't know that place existed."
Yeah.
So
Yeah, there's a lot to see out there. And
Yeah.
hopefully, post-COVID, we can travel
I
again.
know. I can't wait.
Do you go to the parks here?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm a huge Disney fan.
All right.
Isn't everyone though?
No, but see, I am, but see, other people we talk to, not. So what I did yesterday is I did the show here, and then we had to edit, and we had the draft last night. There was 2 hours in the middle, and so I was tired. I was like, I need to take a little break from the computer. I could go anywhere. I went to Epcot for an hour.
Love Epcot.
Just for an hour.
Did you love it?
I did. I got the apple pie drink from the apple orchard for Food and Wine.
Oh wow, I haven't tried that one.
It's got like apple crisp on the top. It's got apples in it. It was,
God.
yeah, Food and Wine is, I used to work at Epcot, so.
Oh, did you?
Worked at Epcot and Hollywood Studios. So at Epcot, I worked at Outdoor Foods. So I stocked all the carts that were in Future World and part of the World Showcase.
Wow.
Then I ran the dining room of Sci-Fi, and I was responsible for getting all of our guests in and out seamlessly, which was insane.
Wow.
And then I did vacation planning at Hollywood Studios.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah,
I love
vacation
that.
planning was a lot of fun. Air conditioning, they walk up to
Yeah.
you, they ask your advice. Everybody sees my Syracuse name tag, and they're like, "Go Cuse!" So it was fun. But yeah, Disney's. So now I want to talk about Disney because I feel like there was non-Disney love I got from some of the girls here.
Yeah.
So favorite Disney park?
Animal Kingdom.
Same.
Absolutely.
What is it?
Animal
Hands
Kingdom.
down.
Same. My favorite ride is in Animal Kingdom.
What is it?
Expedition Everest.
Of course. That's a really good one.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Epcot.
Really? Wow, that's like everybody's fourth. Okay.
I think it's because people don't feel like there's a lot to do there.
Yeah.
And there's like select rides you can go to and it's fun, but once you're done with that, you go. But Epcot has Food and Wine. It has a lot of festivals to go to, so.
And now they've almost done it that there's a festival all year.
Yeah.
Where there's like no break, there's always good food. I can tell people where to go from my Food and Wine trip this time. There's a mac and cheese place.
I can't wait to try that.
It's called Cowboy Mac and Cheese. That one was good. There's a lobster station now. They don't have the scallops this year.
Really?
I don't think they do.
I heard they got got
It looks like you shouldn't eat it, but it actually tastes really good.
does it?
It does.
Is it chewy?
No, it's actually
No?
meaty. It's kind of like a steak.
Really?
Yeah.
That's not what I expected.
Me
Wow,
neither. It's
interesting.
almost like you think it's going to be rubbery and it's not.
Yeah.
So, okay, so you said favorite ride was the Kilimanjaro Safaris. Do you do all the rides, or are you not a roller coaster?
So, I mean, I do the roller coasters, but I panic before
Okay.
every single time. So, there are times I do chicken out. I'm like, just not today. I can't do it.
Have you done Tower of Terror?
Yes, that's one of the rides. I will get in line and I'm like, I'm gonna do this, and I get on, and once I'm sitting down and it's too late to get off, then I'm just like, why do I do this to myself? I hate this.
So I'm going to tell you a story that'll make you feel better. Shout out to my best friend Evan. I'm really sorry I'm telling this story. I'm not sorry, but I am sorry for him, not me. So he's afraid of heights. And he went on the ride with me because nobody would go with me on Tower of Terror. Everybody would say not today.
Yeah.
So him and we were with like a group of people, and I don't even remember who they are because they don't matter because they didn't go on any
Yeah.
rides. So Ev goes, I'll go with you, let's go. So we get in line. He's sitting in the back corner, and I'm sitting there, and he said to me, he was like, bro, I hate this. Like, I want to let you know that I'm really mad that I'm on this ride, but I'm doing it for you. So we go through the thing, and there was girls that were in the front row. We were in the back row, like, teenage girls, whatever. So the ride starts, and I hear a, woo, like that. And I was like, oh my gosh, these girls are going to be so loud during the ride. So we go up and we drop, and I don't know if I could do it here without hurting my voice, but I hear this, ah! Like this really high, and I was like, and I remember like grabbing my ears going, oh my God, like I know you're scared, but shut up. So we get off the ride, and Evan's looking at the ground, and he goes, "What did you think, bro?" And I said, "That was fine." I said, "What did you think?" I said, "Besides those girls screaming, it was cool." And he said, "Shut up, it was me." And it was him the whole time that was screaming that loud.
No.
So,
But in his defense, this is gonna, I mean, I probably have made this up in my head, but I feel like when I go on rides like that and I scream, I feel it less in my stomach.
okay.
I don't know. Putting me on the spot.
I got to get my Disney fix now. I've waited all week to talk to a Disney person, so.
Like, it can be like a movie,
Could be anything.
cartoon, Pocahontas.
Okay,
Love
why? I've never had that before.
Okay, this is weird, but when I was little, I used to think that I was Pocahontas. Like,
Okay.
I'd be like, yeah, I'm Pocahontas, no big deal.
Very cool.
Because my friends would tell me I looked like Pocahontas, but I had like long black hair, so that's why. But I love her.
Okay, Pocahontas.
She's great, yeah, free
Never heard that
spirit.
before. I like it.
Really?
Yes,
Love it.
never heard that before. So you get to put us in a thing called rapid fire. You get to put Papa Joe and I on the hot seat, and you get to ask us questions. So we. So
Two
two.
questions. Okay.
Yeah, I give Disney fans get an extra question. So you can start with Papa Joe.
Okay. So, what is something that sounds like a compliment but is actually an insult?
That's a good question.
Expose it.
It
Something
sounds.
you might say to someone, you know, trying to sound like you're complimenting them, but also it's kind of a little bit of an insult.
I know plenty of these. I know plenty of these.
Do you?
What's
Yes.
yours?
Give me
Oh,
a
of
hint.
course.
Yeah.
Like when somebody's like, oh, that's a great way to wear your hair. Or no, your hair looks great. To wear it that way.
Yeah.
Something like that. Like,
That
or
looks good for you.
yeah. Or like, that's a great shirt on you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or no, I'm sorry. Somebody said this about my goatee. I actually heard this about my goatee. Most people liked it. The one person that made the compliment, this person was an idiot. They live in front of Syracuse. They're not there anymore. Picked them out of the city. But I said, "What do you think about my goatee?" Because normally somebody would like say something about it, and there was nothing about it. And they said that would look good on someone else's face.
I'm self-conscious about my disability because I have to have a scooter and stuff like that. So I sometimes people say things that they don't mean, and that
Yeah.
that hurts me a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
Mainly because I just can't get up and run around and do these kind of things.
Who said it? We'll kill him right now.
Yeah. Let's go find
We
him.
went
Hunt him
to,
down.
That's mostly has to do with my disability.
I do feel like we get that a lot here. They're just like, it's like backhanded compliments, really. you know?
Really?
Yeah.
Do you? Okay, so I know. But it's a question because
You're
it's like,
protected, though, right?
What?
You're protected.
yeah, they have good management here.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
You
The
have a
management's
bouncer
great.
here or
No, yeah,
Yeah.
they're great. They walk us to our cars.
Yeah.
If we're uncomfortable, they're right on scene.
Yeah.
But yeah, I do sometimes feel like people come in here kind of as like practice or as like a release, you know, like someone who's never flirted with a girl before, they'll come in and they
Feel
start
like slapping them upside
like-
the head.
It's funny. Sometimes it's cute. It's like, aw, like, those are
But you
pickup
know the
lines.
difference,
from-
though, don't
yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
Okay, what's your first one for me now that I put you on the hot seat?
Okay. If you had to get rid of a body part, what would it be?
Oh, wow. I thought you were going to say a city. I was going to say Newark, New Jersey. It's such an easy remark for me. Oh, it's so easy.
That's a good question too. Yeah.
If I was president of the United States, I'd get a giant saw and cut it into the ocean. I'd give it to France. I would. I'd be like, thank you for the Statue of Liberty that turned green because you didn't use good materials on it. Here's Newark. It's the same thing. You think it's silver, but it's going to turn green eventually.
Everyone's mad right now.
Yeah, I don't care. I don't care what Newark thinks of me. So, if I had to get rid of a body part, oh man, what would I get rid of? If I had to get rid of a body part, what body part would I get rid of?
I know that's a hard one,
A
right?
hell of a
My nose. I don't want to get rid of my eyes or my ears,
Yeah.
all right.
but I get rid of my nose because you know what? Some people smell bad, and when you're at Disney, it's amazing how many people didn't take a shower that day. And there was a guy that was standing in front of me a couple days ago, and I wanted to get the deodorant out of my car and just give it to him and be like, you can have this from my heart to yours. So,
It is like that sometimes.
Yes.
Honestly.
I feel like, how do you not know what you smell like?
Maybe if you're so used to smelling like that,
That you're immune to it?
Yeah, like you don't even realize that it's bad, that people don't like it.
Do you know who's not immune to that?
Who?
Me.
Yeah. Same. I actually carry deodorant everywhere. There's like one in my car, one at home, one in my purse.
I have one in my car right
yeah.
now. I have deodorant in my car because you're in Florida.
Yeah.
So you know you're going to sweat. So you just, you put a little bit on later in the day.
Yeah.
You bring cologne with you. Take care of business.
You know what else is the problem? And I made this mistake before too.
Okay.
Oh no, I shouldn't say that. There are some deodorants that don't work as well because they're like more natural.
Yeah.
And, like no shade. To
Natural
anyone who
deodorant
uses
means
them.
not real deodorant. That's what it means. It means it's not real.
But like if it works for you, that's great. Don't get mad.
It doesn't work for anybody.
Yeah.
We're just kidding ourselves. Natural deodorant, just put on, just go to the bathroom and put soap on. I mean, do something.
Yeah, I guess that's true. That's basically
Yeah,
what
that's
it's
what it
going
is.
on.
I like
Yeah.
Degree. Degree, if you want to sponsor the show, I like Degree.
Wow. Dove is like my favorite.
Dove's your go-to.
Yeah.
That's like I think that's like the number one women's brand. It's got to be Dove.
Yeah, I feel like everybody uses Dove.
Dove's a good
Yeah,
one.
Dove's
All right.
a good one.
Final question for Papa Joe.
Oh, okay. If you, someone actually just asked me this question. If you had to only eat fruits or vegetables, which one would you pick? Like you could never eat fruit if you pick vegetables. You could never eat vegetables if you pick fruit. That's
Be vegetables.
You'd pick vegetables. That was my answer too.
Really?
Yeah. Yours would be fruit.
Because I have a home economist back there.
You have what?
A home economist back there, my wife.
That's awesome.
Okay. What vegetable?
Vegetables.
All vegetables.
All
so,
of them?
Like all of them. Like
Brussels
you-
sprouts?
Yeah,
Veggies.
everything.
Do you
So
eat Brussels sprouts?
Um,
That's a no. Pauses and high inflections are no's.
just exposing me all together on here.
I'm
This is
just-
why I ran.
Sorry.
Yeah, I would have to pick vegetables. I
Okay.
mean, like everything, potatoes. Like, do you not want to eat vegetables?
I like sweet potatoes. I think a sweet potato is good with everything.
Yeah, I like regular potatoes better, but sweet potatoes are good.
All right, that's fine. Sweet potatoes matter. That's all I know. What's your last one for me?
All right, let me try and think of one more. All right, so I guess a similar question. If you could only have sweet snacks or salty snacks for the rest of your life, what would they be?
Oh man.
You get tough questions.
So I have to pick sweet or salty.
Mm-hmm.
See, I think I'm different with that. I think I would go salty because I love, and I had it in the car, but I finished it. I love a good Chex Mix.
Chex Mix.
I like Chex, and I don't like Chex Mix. I don't like the sweet ones.
Yeah,
They're weird.
I don't either.
The honey, I like just a good old fashioned.
Salty.
Favorite ice cream flavor?
Probably a cookie dough, but I like to add a lot of stuff. So it would be strawberry if I can add a bunch of things to it. If not, then just cookie dough.
So I'm not saying, I'm honestly, hand to God, my favorite is cookie dough,
Really?
and I love strawberry syrup,
Wow.
and nobody
We really-
uses that.
Yeah.
Nobody uses strawberry syrup, so it's on the mark. So Crystal here with us today. Happy that you didn't run today and spend
I
some
made
time
it
with us.
today.
Thank you. Appreciate
Nice
it.
meeting you guys.
Thank you so
All right,
much.
thank you.
Appreciate it.